guys are the reason that we're still continuing to play football. So I want to thank you guys once again. Let's give a round of applause. So then, imagine you're a general manager of a team that has to make a huge decision. You're up at night, you want what's best for the team, you want what's best for the players, for the fans, for the sponsors who pay the bills, and you just are not sure what to do. The man of the hour who has had this fight day in and day out, we're finally making a decision. And I'm not going to make that for you. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, without further ado, General Manager, Mr. Christopher Buchanan.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you all for being here today, members of the media, folks here with the U.S. Cellular Center, folks with the DoubleTree, and also city members that are here with us today. Our Titans fans, sponsors, thank you guys so much for being part of this historic day in Titans history. It seems like it was almost 2 years ago to the day that we were right outside of this facility and we were talking about the groundbreaking of the renovation of this beautiful facility. And at that speech, almost 2 years ago, myself and my business partners talked about wanting to have a positive impact on the Cedar Rapids and corridor community. Having an impact not only in the sports community, in the entertainment community, but also having a positive impact on economic development in this downtown area. I wasn't a resident of Cedar Rapids in 2008, so I didn't get to experience what you all went through as far as the flood and how it impacted and affected so many people's lives, so many people's businesses. I still have met so many people that show me the watermarks in their businesses back at when that tragic event took place. And look at where we are today, in this beautiful first-class facility, which is one of the most beautiful facilities in the country. And I'm proud to announce that in 2014, the Cedar Rapids Titans will have a new home, and it will be right here at the U.S. Cellular Center. Over the past 2 years, this organization has gone through both good times and rough times. Carol spoke of the 4-10 first season that we had. We were able to turn around and go 9-5 this past season, which was a huge accolade for us, bringing our first playoff appearance to the Cedar Rapids community. One thing that has not changed since day one has been the support of this community for this franchise, both in the stands and also from our corporate partners. And that's why this organization has been able to have the best fan base in the indoor football league, as honored by the rest of the league. So give yourselves a round of applause. It's a huge honor, not only for our fans, but for the community. So when making this transition, we look to fulfill our commitment that we were to make a positive impact here in the downtown community. There are so many great businesses in this area that we hope with this move will be effective. And I encourage our Titans fans and sponsors and those coming from out of town to experience Titans football to take advantage of going out to eat before a game or enjoying a few adult beverages before or after a game, and take advantage of all that this great downtown area has to offer. And as far as Titans football, last season we made a huge stride in getting this program in the direction that we want it headed. And I can promise you, you ain't seen nothing yet. So with that, I want to introduce a man who I've had several conversations with over the period of time in making this decision, which was not exactly the easiest decision. However, we looked at both the pros and the cons, and in the long run, for the longevity of our organization, felt this would be the place for us to be. I'd like to introduce Cedar Rapids Mayor Ron Corbin.
Thank you, Chris. Chris is right. It was about 2 years ago. We stood outside. We had a big ribbon cutting or groundbreaking for the brand new convention center and the rehabilitation of this facility. And Chris, along with other friends of the Cedar Rapids Titans, some of the players were there and the cheerleaders were there. There was a lot of excitement that day. And but over the last 2 years, this temporary home that you've had out at the ice arena has really given you the ability over the last 2 years to build your brand. And Chris, I have to compliment you and all the Titans organization. To build a brand in a 2-year period is nothing short of amazing. So congratulations to you. You thank the city of Cedar Rapids and you thank the fan base of Cedar Rapids and the corridor. Really, much of that credit goes to you and your organization by being persistent over the last 2 years. So it's great today to be able to call this your home. I believe the U.S. Cellular Center, home of the Cedar Rapids Titans, has a very, very nice ring to it. So thank you for making this decision. What's it mean to this facility and to this community? Well, I think everyone understands that the U.S. Cellular Center and the Convention Center can hold conventions. And they also know that the facility can hold concerts. But I think today your announcement really just gives us an added boost for marketing this facility as it comes to a venue for sports. Now we know we've hosted the wrestling tournaments here and we've hosted state girls volleyball and we'll continue to do that here in this arena. But being able to say we have a premier sports organization like the Cedar Rapids Titans that calls this place home is really going to continue to help us. What's it mean to the downtown? Well, it means 30,000 fans over the course of the season coming into the heart of our downtown, utilizing the businesses, the restaurants that are here in the heart of Cedar Rapids. The economic impact that the Cedar Rapids Titans have and will continue to have is huge. And so it's great that the city can be here today and support the Cedar Rapids Titans. And it's a great facility. And Chris, we wish you the best in 2014. Thank you.
Next up, we are going to be speaking to the person running VenueWorks and who has been behind our